It's the Hadron Collider here, back with another installment of the 5 top human beings of all time. And today I'm talking about Siddhartha Gautama. Siddhartha Gautama, to be known further on in his life as the Buddha, was born as a prince in India about 563 BCE. Now Gautama was in line to take over the throne, and he was given every luxury that a human could imagine. He had servants, he had jewels, he had a palace, and he really had an amazing upbringing in which he was shielded from the pain and suffering of regular life. Now this is an unusual start for a holy person, but he had all these things and he renounced them. So he actually gave up a lot to begin his journey into his spiritual understanding of the world. And I think that's a great way to become a holy person, is by having it all and giving it away, because then you've got real skin in the game. And that's something that the Buddha did. Now, as Siddhartha traveled through India, he tried every single form of religion, mysticism. He read the Vedas. He basically didn't eat for weeks at a time, wouldn't drink water. He tried every single religious teaching there was in order to find the best way for a human to live their lives. And everything he tried came up short. So out of frustration, he decided to follow his own path and to meditate under a Bodhi tree one day, looking for the answer to all life's questions. During this spiritual awakening underneath the Bodhi tree, which we call enlightenment, the Buddha was able to understand that all the pain in the world and the diagnosis of everything that happens has to do with suffering. Life is suffering. Or to put it a better way, life is unsatisfactory. No matter what you chase in life, no matter what you go after, no how much money you get or how many riches or how much fame, you'll never be truly content and happy. So he diagnosed that that was not a system to live your life of getting more and more and more. So that was a key finding by the Buddha, to understand that life is unsatisfactory. So what can we do about it? Well, he provided a solution. And the solution was to free yourself from attachment. It was not to see yourself in the things around you, but to see yourself as the deep, eternal consciousness that enjoys and experiences those things. Now, by releasing attachment, you kill suffering and you're able to live a peaceful life. And the last reason why I think Siddhartha, or the Buddha, was one of the greatest human beings of all time is he refused to be worshipped. In fact, in Burma there's a big temple of the Buddha and it has his face on it, and they've removed the ears because the Buddha said, you know, I'd be very angry if I ever heard myself worshipped. I think that's a great way for someone who built a philosophy or a religion, was to say, hey, don't worship me, you're all gods, you're all the deep spiritual entities that control the fabric of the universe. Don't worship me because you're just as great as me. I think that was an amazing thing for him to say. Not all Buddhists live up to that fact, but it's interesting that the Buddha wanted nothing, no fame. He didn't want to become rich out of these teachings. He just wanted people to be free from suffering and to reach enlightenment. So Siddhartha Gautama, one of the top 5 human beings of all time, has revolutionized the way we think and definitely revolutionized all of Asia. And now from a Western perspective, his teachings have started coming to philosophy, psychology, and really helping millions of people around the world learn how to live more enlightened lives. So thank you for listening, and stay tuned for the next installment of the Hadron Collider's top 5 human beings of all time. And the Hadron Collider will see you next time on YouTube.
Yeah.